Ile-a-Vache is a beautiful island. Ile-a-Vache, from Le-Kai, you catch a little boat that's made for about 12 people, and you put about 19 in it, and you ride into this boat, about 45-minute ride.
Well, Ile-a-Vache means island of the cow. It's very much more primitive than the mainland. It is much more isolated. It's much more difficult to get supplies there because you have to bring everything by boat. There's no hospitals there, so if there's someone that's gravely ill, they need to travel the 10-mile or 15-mile trek to try to get into the hospital here in Le-Kai in time. They don't know modern ways of growing crops. They depend completely on the rain. And so there'll be the drought or there'll be too much rain. So many times their crops miserably fail. And then in result, the cattle die because there's nothing for them to eat. So they're very, very poor people. Their water is not good water. They've had several hurricanes that have stirred up water enough that it's polluted the water that they do drink. So they have a lot of health issues because of the poor quality of water that they have.
A lady walked up to me and gave me her baby, and I thought she was just giving her to me to hold. And I looked around and she was gone. She wanted me to take the baby home. And it's because they know they have no choice for their child. If they don't do something for their child, if someone won't take them in, that child will die. And I guess that's one of the greatest loves of the parents in Haiti, is that they are willing to give away their child to save them.
A new program has come to Ile-a-Vache that happened because of Seed Ministries, which is an evangelism agricultural development college. It's a 3-year college where they train people to be evangelists and also teach them how to teach people to grow better gardens using organic product and irrigation for their farms.
Seed Ministry has a technician up here working, and he's planting these to transplant later into the garden, so they're seedlings that he's getting started for their garden this fall. Now they're learning how to bring water to it every day and how to fertilize it with cow manure and such. So they're finding that they're getting much bigger gardens because of the techniques that are being brought.
And what has happened since they started that, it's just like a revolution has occurred, because the very first harvest they had, they made 3,000 Haitian dollars from it, and it was like someone had given them $1 million. They have never seen $3,000 in one hand before. So it's made them realize that there is a way we can have better gardens, and there is hope. There are many children that don't go to school, or they go to school for 3 months and have to drop out because they can't pay the tuition, or they're 12 years old and have never been to school. And there's no hope for them if they can't see how they're going to have a future to support a family. It's a big dream for them even to think that one day they may be able to come and live in Le-Kai and go to high school. When we asked the kids what they wanted to be when they grew up, they haven't even dared to dream the dream, that there was a possibility they could be something. So education, of course, is our one hope for making their life better in the future. And that's where a sponsorship program is real important, because without the financial help, there will be no way those children will go to school. And sure, they could go to school and not pay tuition, but then you have teachers that get no pay, and teachers are not going to work for no pay. So it's just a cycle all the time. Either you don't get teachers, or you don't get students, or you don't have the money to buy books or whatever. So it's going to make a world of difference. If it makes a difference in one person's life, it's worth everything.
This is the foundation of what they hope to be their school building, and this is all the money that they had, so they stopped after this point.
Situation est très grave en pile.
The situation is very bad for the children coming to school.
Puis gros problème qui nous a penduré.
The big problem.
Et professeur ont volonté pour travailler.
The teacher want work.
Nous pas gain moyen finance pour nous capable supporter yo.
The problem economic give problem again for support the teacher.
Et salaire que nous mandé dans mes timon yo.
The salary for the student pay.
Et parents yo pas gain possibilité pour aider yo.
The parent not have a capacity for give.
It's a poor country, as you know already. The people live day by day, and sometimes nothing to eat, nothing to do. They cannot even find clothes and shoes to wear, even especially the food, they cannot find them. The reason why the people they know Christ and they put their faith on Christ, and they are living by faith, and every day God takes care of them.
Nous voulons dire merci.
We want to say thank you.
Parce que vous avez pensé avec nous même pas ici.
Because you imagine for you coming here.
Et dans le temps tout épreuve nous
And the difficulty.
nous t'avons prié bon Dieu.
We pray God.
Et nous bon Dieu répondre requête prière nous.
God say thank you.